Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Satchel with the Soul. And I'm your host, Satchel. So today we are going to be bring some emotion to our song with this new emotional project. And so I have chosen the song Papa Don't Preach by Madonna. Now I know the directions were to bring a story and then match a song to that story, but I'm going to flip it and bring a song and then create a story that emotionally attaches me to that song. Because my whole thing is I'm always I won't complain. I can't complain. Life is wonderful. You know, I'm not dying on the streets or anything like that. So you know what? I'm fine. You know, life is cruel, but that's kind of my thing, you know. And while there are songs out there that do speak on that, I don't know them or I don't want to sing them. So I want to do the reverse. So I'm singing Papa Don't Preach. And so you may be looking at me as a young man, and if you know the contents of Papa Don't Preach, you know it's about a young woman who gets pregnant by her boyfriend, and then she basically goes to her father and says, Papa, don't preach at me, don't tell me what to do, I'm keeping this baby. So you're looking at me and being like, you can't emotionally attach to that song, but haha, you're wrong. So, a little background about me. I was raised in a home with my mother. She's a single parent, and my mother, I would describe her as she was very much so the very stern type of mother. She was not the lovey-dovey kind of mother. She did not really hug you or kiss you or really tell you I love you. You know, the way that she showed that she loved you was because she had food on the table, she had clothes on your back, and you had a roof over your head. That's how she said I love you, which is perfectly fine. But I always missed that kind of like, Satchel, I love you, the world's gonna knock you down, but you're gonna be okay because you always have your mother. Like, I just didn't get that energy from her. And, you know, they always say that you are what you needed when you were younger. And so I have a lot of that kind of lovey-doveyness in my heart. And I've always been drawn to children because they're this innocence and these sweet beings, and they're so impressionable, and they always say what's on their mind, and they're always so loving because, you know, the world hasn't tainted their spirits and made their hearts cruel. And so I've always been drawn to children. I've always wanted children for myself. And so basically, I've always wanted to give my love to a child of my own. Eventually, you know, maybe not now, but in a couple of years, hopefully. And so that's how I connect to this song, because if I was a young woman and I got pregnant and I was at this age where I knew all that stuff about myself, I wouldn't want to give it up either, just like Madonna in the song. Thus, Papa Don't Preach, my emotional connection to the song, which is why I'm begging my father not to make me abort it. So yeah, really long explanation as to why I want to do it, and I'm going to do it now. So, I hope you enjoy Papa Don't Preach. And hopefully this audio plays. Alright. Oh, I know you're going to be upset, 'cause I was always a little boy. But you should know by now that I'm not a baby. You always taught me right from wrong. I need your help, Daddy, please be strong. I may be young at heart, but I know what I'm saying. The one you want me all about, the one you say I could do without. We're in an awful mess, and I don't mean maybe. Please, Papa, don't preach, 'cause I'm in trouble deep. Papa, don't preach, 'cause I'm in losing sleep. But I'm in my mind, I'm giving my baby. I'm gonna keep my baby. Oh yeah. He says that he is going to marry me, and we can raise a little baby. We're in love. I'm in trouble deep. Papa, don't preach, 'cause I'm in losing sleep. But I made up my mind. Good and Monday. My baby. My baby. 'Cause I'm in trouble deep. Papa, don't preach, 'cause I'm in losing sleep. But I made up my mind. I'm keeping my baby. Papa don't preach, Mama don't preach, Daddy don't preach, Auntie don't preach, Grandma don't preach, Brother don't preach. Oh, don't you stop loving me, Daddy. I know I'm keeping my baby. Thank you for listening.